officer with the Board of Public Works, taking role in establishing quorum. President Corsand, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner King, and Commissioner Mitchell are all present, and we have a quorum. We're also joined by City Attorney Dana Hogenstand.
All right, we have two presentations today, two oral reports, one voting item on this Friday, and we will start actually with the minutes to get the voting item out of the way. If there is a second to my motion to approve the minutes from Friday, April 11th. Thank you, Ms. Madsen. There was a first from myself and a second from Commissioner Mitchell.
Great, we'll take a roll beginning with you, President Corsand.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner King.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. All ayes, and the minutes are adopted.
Great, thank you. I'm going to turn over the microphone over to our President Pro Tem Sean Grant to lead us in the recognition for Arab American Heritage Month.
Salam alaikum. Good morning, everyone. If we could call to the front, Maestro Adalis Kandam. Maestro. contributions to Los Angeles and to Los Angeles Public Works during Arab American Heritage Month. But before we begin, I'm usually remiss at this, I would like to extend my gratitude and that of the Board of Public Works for those who built today's celebration. Firstly, to Maestro Alnajjar. I do not think we can appreciate how fortunate we are to have him today. Please join me if we could afford him another round of applause for bringing such rich and beautiful music. For extending the privilege of allowing me to guide today's program. Vanessa Martin, for all the support and frankly the work in constructing this with additional assistance from Natalie Valenzuela. All for everything literate, from today's slideshow, the script, and about 75% of what I say. With special assistance from Alicia Candler, Jose Castillo, Assad Alnajjar, my friend, for his invaluable assistance in lending his experience, his knowledge, and his time to this celebration, and ensuring that it is afforded the requisite space and time such a commemoration deserves. To Tanya Ortiz Cordero, Karen Pickett Ford, Jennifer Cerrone, and Lydia Mora for gathering together and bringing today's library resources for all of us to deepen our understanding of the Arab American experience. And Miguel Alvarez for staffing this room today. I have a special gift for anyone who can answer the following question correctly. What does zero, algebra, and the establishment of longitude and latitude have in common? Pardon?
The one who found them out was Adam.
That's right. The elevator, we're going to do it 3 times to
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I would like to also take this opportunity to honor the various consuls who actually come here today to celebrate this month with us. The winner of the grand prize, the Honorable Dr. Sam El Ali, Consul General of Egypt. I don't know if the Consul General of Iraq. If you could stand, if I may not know if you're here or not, the Consul General of Lebanon, the Consul General of Kuwait, Consul General of Saudi Arabia, Mansour al-Salman, Consul General of Japan, and the best place in the world, Canada, the Consul General of the United Arab Emirates, the Honorable, or the Consul General of Turkey, I believe, yes. Honorable Consul General of Morocco, Ruba Israel Bolu Romanov, Consul General of Azerbaijan, Consul General of Bangladesh, Consul General of Canada, who is also the Dean of the LA Consulates, Consul General of Indonesia, Consul General of Pakistan, Honorable Consul of Senegal, and County of Los Angeles Chief of Protocol, and U.S. Department of State, and also for inviting for this day. So, when we recognize, we are asking ourselves, and I'm drawing from that dead language that I was supposed to take when I was in school, Latin. The form of this word is to learn or to know again. Read, meaning again, go to scholar, meaning to know. And that's exactly what happens when we recognize and when we relearn again what we should know or what our community knows. And today we are relearning our history of the history of our community and its individual parts. Arab American Heritage Month was officially recognized in April 2021, celebrates those enduring contributions and the rich cultural tapestry that Arab Americans have woven into our national identity. And if I could direct your attention to the rear of the Roaring Hall room, we have a table organized and staffed by our city librarians who celebrate this community and will enrich our understanding even more. Unfortunately, there is a memory that has been drowned in the sinister circuit of slavery. The first Arab American to come to America was actually Mustafa el-Azbari. His slave name was Estebanco. He was a slave. He was captured as a young teenager in Morocco. Came to the United States in the early 1500s. He was sold on the Spanish slave market in 1528 to explore it, and one of only 4 surviving members of that expedition. But he was an explorer, a guide, a diplomat, traveled the course of the United States, learning 6 different languages, established a relationship with the indigenous peoples as far west as Arizona and New Mexico. This, I think, the work and the labors of all those who built this country, whether enslaved or free, is important to be recognized, understood, and appreciated and honored as we do him. One of the first families thought to emigrate was the Amelie family, which arrived in 1878. They were Syrians. They came from Beirut to New York to Tennessee. 3 of them. The patriarch of the family and 2 of the sons were physicians. They liked to practice medicine around the country, and Abdul and his other brother, Najib, founded the United States' first Arabic language newspaper. The family was closely connected to Southern California. In 1885, they migrated to Southern California, where in fact all the wise people come to. But among them, in fact, there are many that in fact are not appreciated and that understand how this tapestry is woven in. Some of the most famous that are known are business leaders like Steve Jobs, public servants like former congressperson and Secretary of Health and Human Services, Donna Shalala, consumer advocate Ralph Nader, and every young lover's favorite poet, Cahill Gibran. Now I'd like to introduce Assad Alnajjar, Senior Engineer of the Girls United Assad represents certificates of recognition to 3 organizations that promote Arab American heritage and cultural understanding.
Good morning, Commissioners. It's a pleasure and a great day to be here again. Commissioner Grant, special thanks for the information and taking us in memory lane. I learned a lot today from a couple of the slides, and I'll add it to my library. Today couldn't have happened without the backing of the City of Los Angeles, and especially the public works. We as the City of Los Angeles is one of the largest cities in the world. We're the number 4 economy, and of course, we would have to take the lead in establishing the Arab American Heritage Month. A special thanks goes to former President Laura Garcia, and current President Fahd Khorsand, who has been spearheading all Heritage Months, not only for the Arabs, but all cultures, to prove that we are truly a diversified community. We all come together in this room every now and then to celebrate each other, to show that we are at the end all one Angelinos for one goal, and for us, civil servants, to serve everybody. The Arab Heritage Month, this is the 5th annual celebration for us, and it's one of the close moments to my heart, because we Arabs are like the unknown soldiers. We're always working in the back, and then somehow we accomplish, we deliver, and if I start telling you all the accomplishments of the Arab engineers for the past decades, we will be here until tomorrow. But without putting any of our other colleague engineers, we all work together, we learn from each other, and it's a privilege really to have the City of Los Angeles to spearhead this. I see a lot of the other cities for the past couple of years, and especially this month, pick up the speed and using my hashtag, the Arab American Heritage Month. But we remain the foundation. We remain the real thing. And with that said, I would like to present to you the Arab America Foundation. The Arab America Foundation is a non-profit 501c3 educational and cultural organization which was established back in 2019. The mission is to promote the Arab heritage, educate Americans about the Arab identity, and to empower and connect Arab Americans with each other with diverse organizations across the whole USA. 100 years ago, the Arab American writer, poet, and philosopher Khalil Gibran, that Commissioner Grant mentioned, created an organization known as Al-Rabita, the Connection. The movement engaged writers, journalists, and artists to promote and preserve the Arab heritage. Tragically, the Al-Rabita movement ceased shortly after Gibran's death. However, there is many of us Arab Americans who are taking the lead on this, 100 years later now, inspired by Gibran's dream to seek and continue his work to promote the Arab heritage. The negative image directed against Arab Americans in the US, heightened hate crimes against Arabs and bigotry all have created urgency of negative images to be wiped out, hopefully, which are causing us anxiety with the Arab Americans. There is need to provide and educate our community, our neighbors, our society, who we really are. We are hard-working people. Nearly 4 million Arab Americans trace their roots for the Arab countries. And Arab Americans are found in every state, but more than that. 2/3 of them live in California, Michigan, New York, Florida, Nevada, Texas, New Jersey, Illinois, and the list is adding up, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. And Arab Americans are diverse ethnically, religiously, and politically. For those reasons are over 1,500 political, religious, little island organizations, and we in the Arab America Foundation try to bridge everybody in to bring them under our umbrella as one group. Before I bring them to the stage, I would like to echo on Commissioner Grant to thank all the diplomatic representation we have from my colleagues in the Middle East, the Far East, the Gulf, Europe, and Canada. And without them, we would not have the backing as a whole community, regardless which country you come from. Without the support of our leading council generals, we, the new generation of Americans, are lost souls. And special thanks also goes to my star, Adil Iskandar, which we recognized last year with a certificate from Mayor Karen Bass for his 10-year dedication for the Ali Zaman Academy. And hopefully in December you will be joining in his orchestra. Now may I ask for the members of the Arab America Foundation to join me to be receiving this humble award in celebration of the Arab American Heritage Month. The City of LA Board of Public Works recognizes your dedication to preserving the heritage, fostering community engagement, and promoting cross-cultural understanding, which has enriched the diverse fabric of the Los Angeles. Thank you for your commitment to cultural stewardship and for your valuable contribution to our city. May I ask all the members, please, to join me, so that this way we know all the little sample you have here today of the big 4 million community we have throughout the USA.
Good morning, President Corsan and Commissioners. My name is Viveka and I'm here on behalf of the Arab American Foundation. I would like to sincerely thank the Los Angeles City Council for this important and meaningful celebration, recognizing Arab as National Arab American Heritage Month. This celebration is not just symbolic, it is a powerful acknowledgement of the contributions, culture, and history of Arab Americans who call Los Angeles and this country home. The Arab American Foundation founded National Arab American Heritage Month in 2017 with 2 proclamations. This year we have received almost 100 proclamations from across the country, and close to 40 states have issued proclamations, including the California legislatures, which passed a permanent bill in 2023. The Arab American Foundation is a national nonprofit educational and cultural organization dedicated to promoting the rich heritage of Arab Americans, educating Americans, and empowering our community through education, cultural programs, and civic engagements. To learn more, please visit ArabAmericanFoundation.org. In California, which hosts the largest population of Arab Americans in the country, and particularly in Los Angeles, Arab Americans have been deeply woven into the fabric of the city, contributing to education, business, medicine, law, the arts, and public service. By officially recognizing Arab American Heritage Month, the city of Los Angeles is helping to foster greater understanding, inclusion, and unity across our diverse communities. We invite all Angelenos to learn more about Arab American culture this month by attending Arab American cultural events taking place throughout the city through storytelling, Arab cuisine, music, and shared experiences. We have 2 people here with postcards for upcoming events, so look us up afterwards. Let this event be a step toward greater inclusion, deeper dialogue, and the continued celebration of all who contribute to the strength of this city. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The next organization we'll be recognizing today is another one close to my heart. There is too many organizations close to my heart. There is many hats I wear on many boards, but it's part of my civil service. It's an honor to recognize Egyptian United, USA. Egyptian United is another non-profit 501c3 educational and cultural organization established to create a strong bridge and solidarity for the Egyptian-based community in the USA to the homeland Egypt, and to strive to unite the community of all ages, sects, different orientations on national, social, and democratic basis. At this time, they have members all across the United States and offering services covering at least 1/3 of the states in the USA, and it's adding up, and the list is growing up, and probably it increased by the time I prepared this speech. The Board of Directors is responsible for the Egyptians United Strategic Direction, oversight, and general union of Egyptians abroad inside the United States, and ensuring the delivery on target of community development, diversification, priorities within the United States. Further, the members work very close with the community, like I stated, to bridge and deliver many daily services between the local government, the consulate, the embassy, and with the government in Egypt, including documentation assistance, conventions, welcoming the new immigrants, social gatherings, tourist trips to Egypt, and many angles of culture and social connectivity to Egypt. Their dedication and commitment have inspired many of the Arab communities to follow and jointly work with them and pave the path for exploring into other regional communities who have been for decades isolated in little islands. And that's the problem we have for the Arab community. Everybody is in a little island on their own behind locked doors. Egyptian United members were recognized last year by our Mayor Karen Bass for their dedication, and today by the Board of Public Works. And may I welcome to the board, please, President Rafi Salih, who is one of the icons for the Egyptian community in the United States. This certificate is being presented to recognize the dedication for preserving the heritage, fostering community engagement, and promoting cross-cultural understanding, which has enriched the diverse fabric of Los Angeles.
Thank you so much. Thank you. On behalf of myself and all the members of the General Union of Egyptian and Foreign USA, I'd like to thank you for this recognition. And I'm glad to be with you here today to accept this recognition from you guys. This is, to be honest with you, it's an honor for me to be here today, and thanks to Molasa for all what you do for us. Thank you.
And by the way, I listed them in the order of alphabet, so it's like that, without any priority or anything else. The third organization we are honoring today is one of the newborn organizations, the Iraqi American Cultural Center. So for many decades, the Iraqi community had been served by multiple entities, multiple individuals, to promote the Iraqi culture, heritage, and history as part of the whole Arab heritage. This included a diversity of Iraqi people and heritage dating back to Assyria, Mesopotamia, Ur, and other old civilizations, leading to the current special blend we have today in Iraq of multi-faith, multi-race, multi-background people in Iraq. However, the Cultural Center vision and community involvement in Southern California has always been, and for the past, I would say at least 20 years, spearheaded by two very active individuals that I call here to the stage, please. Mr. Hani Johnny and Mrs. Alnajjar, who have risen and served the needs of the Iraqi and Arab community under different organizations for 20 years. To be finalized last year in establishing this non-profit 501c3 that brings together all the little islands for educational and cultural organization. The Iraqi American Cultural Center, following the path of the Egyptian United, came from the isolated entities to serve the community and the various members. And they were recognized also last year in April 2024 by our Mayor Karen Bass for their dedication and 2 decades of service to the community in California. The list of accomplishments is long, but I'll highlight for you the continued support two entities here spearheaded, which are the annual Iraqi Cultural Day Festival, the annual Arab American Heritage Month celebration, the Arabian Nights with the Iraqi Armenian Club, the Irvine Global Village representing the Iraqis and the Arabs in Irvine City Hall, a full decade of supporting Bayani Zaman Academy and Maestro Adel Iskandar, in addition to countless efforts supporting all local temples, churches, and mosques in cultural celebration and events. This year, the Cultural Center was blessed to exceed the 100 members mark of its general membership, and I wish them all the best, and hopefully next year they will have a big celebration and invite all the public works and all the city employees to the festival. With that, may I present the certificate. It reads, "This is to recognize your dedication to preserving the heritage, fostering community engagement, and promoting cross-cultural understanding, which has enriched the diverse fabric of Los Angeles. Thank you for all what you do for City of LA."
Thank you so much. On behalf of the Iraqi American Cultural Center, I want to thank the City of LA and the Board of Public Works, President Khorsand, John, Greg, Faith, Stephen, Kane, Jenny Chavez, and Max. Thank you so much for everything. As Dr. Assad mentioned, Iraqi Americans come from different walks of life, and different, even within the Iraqi community, we have many ethnicity dating back to Mesopotamia, and we try to encourage the Iraqi culture, and that's what we hopefully strive to be part of this community, our American community. Thank you once again for everything.
Thank you very much, and I hand it over to our Master of Ceremony for the Heritage, Commissioner Graham. Thank you.
So, as Dr. Martin Luther King told striking sanitation workers in one of his last speeches, so often we overlook the work and the significance of those who are not in the so-called big jobs. But let me say to you tonight that whenever you are engaged in work that serves humanity and is for the building of humanity, it has dignity and worth. And now, the moment you all been waiting for, the certificates of recognition to the LA City Public Works employees. First, we call up Joe Jaspendola from the Bureau of Contract Administration to represent the right guy first.
Again, George Jaspendola from the Bureau of Contract Administration. It is my pleasure to announce the Bureau of Contract Administration nominee for Arab American Heritage Month, my friend Sam. Samar was Samar is a 33-year-old father of two little boys, Kareem and Kenan, and husband to his wonderful wife, Wawan. He is a Brazilian Palestinian descent with family roots in Ramallah and Jerusalem. He enjoys traveling, has visited over 35 countries, hiking, and reviewing restaurants. Samar is a master's degree in public administration from Cal State Fullerton and holds special inspector certifications and continues to expand his knowledge of construction management and quality assurance. Samar is currently serving the city as a construction inspector with the Bureau of Contract Administration. Samar joined BCA in 2018 and completed the assistant inspector program in 2021. He has worked citywide performing all types of inspections for private development and capital improvement projects. He is currently assigned to assist with the recovery and rebuilding efforts in the Pacific Palisades area. Recently, he has been assigned to $130 million SR 447 transportation project which involved reconfiguring the major interchange of State Route 47, the Vincent Thomas Bridge, and Front Street. Other notable small projects. 52 million Wilmington Waterfront Promenade project. 36 million San Pedro Town Square Promenade projects. So Sanford is also currently interviewing for the position of senior construction inspector with Bureau of Contract Administration. Early with that time. Sanford approaches the work with enthusiasm and insight, which is typically set by senior inspector. Sanford is known as the best and the brightest for the next generation of public work leaders. It is our pleasure to recognize Sanford here at Board of Public Works.
First, I'd like to say I'm truly honored to be here today as we celebrate Arab American Heritage Month. I want to begin by thanking the board, President Broussard, Vice President Chavez, Commissioner Grant, Mitchell, and Kane. This recognition and your continued efforts to promote diversity and inclusion in the city of Los Angeles means a lot for all of us. I also like to extend my gratitude to the leadership of the Bureau of Contract Administration, Director Mr. Reamer, and Chief Inspector Mr. Spandola. Your gratitude and your dedication set standard for the work we do every day. And I'm proud to be part of this team and serve this city. I'm honored to be recognized as an Arab American, and I believe the values of community and service here at the heart of everything we do. And I'm grateful for this honor, and it motivates me and all of the Arab American staff in the city to keep working hard for the community we all love. Thank you.
And now from the Bureau of Engineers, this shop represent Finance Committee.
Good morning. My name is Alnajjar, representing Bureau of Engineering today. It's a privilege to accept recognition on behalf of Dalia, Hannah, in celebration of National Arab American Heritage Month. Dalia is a highly accomplished civil engineer whose excellence at the Bureau of Engineering has significantly shaped the city's infrastructure projects, including Landed Hyperion complex of bridges, North Airport multi-modal bridge, and Taylor Yard pedestrian bridge. Her pride in her Egyptian heritage and the legacy of her parents, both city employees, continues to inspire her public service. Thank you for honoring her today and the celebration of contribution of Arab American professionals throughout the city.
And then for the man who has went into his work.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'm representing the Bureau of State Planning on behalf of our General Manager, Miguel Sengaman. Today, we're recognizing Lawrence Al-Masoud, who is a graduate of California State University, Northridge. Go Matadors! With a bachelor's degree in civil engineering in 2014 and a master's degree in engineering management in 2016. He's been involved in several organizations during his graduate and undergraduate years, including the American Society of Leadership and Success and the American Society of Civil Engineers. As of September 2020, Lawrence is a licensed professional engineer in the state of California. He began working for the Bureau of Street Lighting in November 2015, so he's almost close to 1 decade. And he started with street lighting in different various divisions. He worked prior to that in the LA County Department of Public Works on roadway improvement projects, and also worked in the private sector on land development in Porto Ranch and in Santa Clarita. With his prior experience in the public works and private sector, Lawrence was able to climb the ranks quickly at the Bureau of Street Lighting, and now he's the acting division manager overseeing the design and standards and specification division, in which he will lead probably the next 100 years of the Bureau of Street Lighting, new technologies, poles, and whatever we can provide for safe lands. Also, he is involved in preparing the specification for the construction of the street lighting system, the Blue Book, which is the foundation and the basis of all the standards for the street lights for the project that come before your board. In addition to these duties, Lawrence is directly overseeing high priority programs, including community development block grants program, affordable housing, sustainable communities, high voltage conversion program, LED replacement program, and capital improvement. Lawrence regularly meets with council offices, mayor office, environmental groups, and experts, as well as agencies and departments to help deliver impactful street lighting projects for everyday Angelenos. As of this week, I tasked him with a very difficult task, which is to upgrade for us the LAX Opera Tunnel, so that we're ready for the LA 2028 with a new vision, with a new lighting system that welcomes the world to the city of Los Angeles. On a private token, he's getting married in June, and we all wish him the best. And with that, may I have Lawrence, please, to get your award. Thank you, Lawrence. And with the certificate, he gets the honor to wear another pin, the Public Works pin. So this way, he can have multiple pins to represent the city of Los Angeles. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I just want to take a minute to thank the board, thank my manager, Assad, who's helped mentor, guide for me throughout the decade that I've been with the Bureau of Street Lighting, and thank you to everyone who showed up here today. I just wanted to express how thankful I am and how appreciative I am to work for a city that really, genuinely, truly values diversity and inclusion. So wonderful thing to work with. So thank you so much. I do appreciate your time and the recognition I received here today.
And lastly, Assistant General Manager Alnajjar for the Bureau of Sanitation.
Good morning. My name is Alnajjar, and I am the Assistant Director of the Bureau of Sanitation. LA San is very proud to nominate, or to have nominated, Lila for this heritage recognition. She obtained her bachelor's degree in biochemistry and then later a master's degree in chemistry. Both of the degrees are from UC San Diego. She started as a chemist one in the pesticides PCB unit in March of 2024. So she recently completed her first year in the city of LA. For those of you who don't know what the pesticides and PCBs are, they're either toxic or carcinogenic, so they're kind of nasty chemicals that are out there that potentially could adversely impact public health and the environment. So she really does a fantastic job doing both, protecting both. She's very competent and timely in testing for both of these the various pesticides and PCBs. Lyra participated in the recent Southern California Regional Monitoring Program, which is led by the Southern California Coastal Water Research Project. This program involved over 80 different agencies, and it monitors the coastal environment all the way from Point Conception, which is north of Santa Barbara, down to the Mexico-U.S. border. So this program, which is conducted once every 5 years, provides us with an environmental snapshot of the entire coastal region, something that is really important. Actually, this program that I initiated in 1992, which is 4 agencies, so it has ballooned to about 62 or 65, and now it's over 80. So that's pretty significant. Lyra is not only technically competent, but serves as the labor co-chair of the Environmental Monitoring Division's Strategic Planning Team, or what we call the SPG. This bridges the gap between labor and management so that the suggestions and voices of labor are heard by her management. She also volunteers her free time for city events, such as the 2024 LA Sand Good Day and the 2025 Annual Day of Giving at the LA Regional Food Bank. She has also taken the initiative to visit and learn from various peer agencies, other laboratories, like LA County Sanitation Districts, Orange County Sanitation Districts, and our counterparts in the city of San Diego. The knowledge that she acquires during these visits, she brings back to the division, and it's incredibly valuable to her group as well as the entire division. Lyra is very well organized, flexible, motivated, and is a fantastic team player. She has played an important role in meeting the city's many regulatory requirements, and LA Sand continues to benefit from Lyra's technical abilities as well as her many contributions to the division. As you can see, this is not Lyra. Unfortunately, Lyra couldn't join us today. She's out of the country. But EMD's division manager, Dr. Mahesh Pujari, is here to thank you on her behalf. Mahesh.
Good morning, President, Commissioners. Glad is out of the country, and actually we're fortunate that she is getting recognized. And she is very gracious, and she sent this email to us, and she really wanted me to, or some of us, to read this to you, how happy she is and how she is showing her acknowledgement of this recognition. So let me read what exactly she wrote. Thank you. I am honored to be recognized for my contribution to the city of Los Angeles as a chemist in the Environmental Monitoring Division within the LA Basin and Maritime during the Arab-American decade. This is first time I have been recognized for my scientific contribution as an Arab-American, which is a testament to the city's effective inclusion initiative. My life has been full of us. I am first generation Arab-American of Syrian and Lebanese origin. I am not only the first female in my entire family to study chemistry, but I am also the first chemist in my family to serve the vibrant city of Los Angeles. My career goal has been to improve public health through scientific contributions. It has been extremely gratifying to be able to protect public health and the environment through the pesticide PCB unit within AMD. I am tremendously grateful to my division manager, Dr. Mahesh Pujari, lab and manager Tom Zuma, and supervisor Dr. Puchanati for their support towards my career development. I pray that I can contribute to give back to the city that I have been loved so much. So thank you. This is our message, and I just
Thank you, Commissioners. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank again the two Consul Generals from the Arab countries that really leading all the spearheading every for us. And I would like to invite to recognize them, Dr. Sam Ali and Sheikh Mahmoud Ali. And if you could graciously share some words with us, please, it would be great and very thankful. You two have been really the engine that makes all of us run. Please.
Good morning, Mr. President. Good morning, board members. It's always a great pleasure to be here. I wasn't intending to speak initially, but of course I got a prize, and immediately I thought I have to. Normally I'm incorruptible, but with this lovely gift, I'm all for you and for your efforts. I want to acknowledge the Department of Public Works before anything, to acknowledge this sustainable effort to promote the inclusion of Arab American employees within the city, within the Department of Public Works. I think this is something really that reflects a lot of leadership. I want to also very much highlight that you're doing this sustainably, you're doing it properly, you're doing it giving the opportunity to some of the most intelligent and talented Arab Americans to play a role in supporting the city, as are Arab Americans supporting the community and the United States in every field, like many of the other ethnic groups. I'm very glad that today you had an opportunity to listen to Mr. Adel Iskander and his lovely music. I can tell you, the Egyptian or the Arab American culture, those from our parts of the world that come to the United States and become Arab Americans come from a very, very rich history and background. You've heard our music, it's fascinating. You haven't seen yet our poetry, you didn't see our arts, you haven't experienced our historical sites, our tourism, our cuisine. So I think these are all reflective of where these people come from and what they have to offer. However, let me admit, first, let me very much acknowledge also today that you're giving this hand of recognition to three very important organizations. I work day to day with Sarah Sadi representing Egyptians United, and I can say that these groups are playing a very important role in the support of their communities. And I think that we try to demonstrate very much the complementarity of our efforts. I promote my people and my community on governmental level, and there's very little I can do there without their own support and so on. And I'm very proud of Egyptian Americans, as I am proud of Iraqi Americans and all the components of Arab Americans. But I have to highlight, they still are under-recognized. I think they haven't yet explored their full potential. I think these people have a lot to offer, they have a lot to add. So I am very much supportive of the idea of giving them room, providing them a chance to lead and experience leadership and playing really this leadership role within the society. Finally, Mr. President and the new commissioners, I want to commend very much something that you have also excelled in independently, which is maintaining the connection with the diplomatic and consular corps. You're one of the very few offices, perhaps the only one, with which we have this communication. It's very strange that this is not, that the situation is not better than that, but you are sufficient, and we are very glad to be working with you, to have you as the connection to our healthy relationship with the city, and we pledge to continue to work with you, supporting our people and all your good efforts. Thank you, sir.
Young activists who are going to be graduating today, their celebration as well. So, there's one quick comment, and then we should move on to the agenda, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, board member, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, honored colleagues. First, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the City of Los Angeles board member, the public board, for hosting this celebration of National Arab American Heritage Month. This special time to recognize the important contribution that Arab Americans have made to the culture, civic, and social life of the United States. Especially, I would like to thank the U.S. Department of State for officially recognizing Arab American Heritage Month. That recognition has helped bring more attention to the stories, effort, and achievement of Arab Americans across the country. Today we are here to recognize a group of people who have provided outstanding service to this wonderful city. The Arab American employees of the City of Los Angeles, they are being honored for their hard work, dedication and commitment to the public service. As an Arab, I would like to personally congratulate each of you for your contribution. Your effort made a real difference every day, and your achievement reflect the strength and values of the Arab American community. It makes me proud to see you recognized this way. This month is a great reminder of how much we all have in common and how strong we are when we work together, guided by respect, hope, and shared purpose. Thank you once again for your warm welcome, and I congratulate all of you for this event.
Could not be here today, but I just want to announce that this month we are launching the Arab American Mentorship Program. Those who are interested in developing this program with us, feel free to contact myself and Joanna. This is about time to mentor those young Arab Americans either in their education process or have come to work with the City of Los Angeles. Thank you for joining us today to the celebration of Arab American heritage and public service. These celebrations not only honor our history and the cultural richness of our shared life in Los Angeles, they are also about our collective work to build the city's future. Because, as Maya Angelou said, a nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. When we recognize the contributions of all of our communities, we do not simply acknowledge the past. We illuminate our path forward together. So let's treasure the contributions of Arab Americans to our everyday lives, our arts and sciences, and our shared struggle for the common good. Thank you.
Thank you, President Grant, and congratulations to all the honorees. Commissioners, do we have any remarks we'd like to make? Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you. I want to congratulate all the honorees of the groups as well as the individual honorees or employees. I'd like to start these things out talking about a powerful quote. This time I will remember, or at least give attribution to who made it. Queen Rania al-Abdullah. We are stronger when we listen, the smart one we share. As I said, with regard to each of these recognitions, this Heritage Month, this is all part of what we call American history. We don't often see it. Most of us don't often know about the contributions of individual groups or individuals, period, to our history. And at a time when there are forces that seek to erase any educational process about those contributions, now more than any is the time to recognize that in any capacity that we can. So I look at the city as a tapestry, or the State Department of Transportation, and saw that same tapestry wound up through all the efforts of everyone that contributed to the organization's mission. And we continue that. I continue to see that through the work so far, being on the board. I guess we've been about 6 months at this point in time, and see that same contribution from all groups, all organizations. We are truly stronger when we listen, and smarter when we share.
Thank you, Commissioner Mitchell. Vice President Chavez.
Yes, really quickly, throughout the Department of Public Works, which represents all 5 bureaus, we witness firsthand how diversity strengthens our teams and enhances our city's ability to serve the public, and the diverse perspectives, skills, and experiences of our Arab American colleagues have led to more innovative solutions and more responsive services for all Angelenos. So let's continue to draw strength from our diversity in various perspectives and work together to build a better city, not just for the city employees and staff of Los Angeles, but for everyone who walks the streets of Los Angeles. So congratulations to the honorees today. You represent the very best of what our city has to offer, and we celebrate you not just as outstanding members of the city family and of the Arab American community, but also exemplary work that to all Angelenos who see the city workforce as a representation of themselves. So thank you again.
So I'll be brief. Congratulations and thank you to our consul generals for coming out. And I've learned so much from today's presentation. So I want to thank our colleague Commissioner Grant for hosting today's ceremony. As many of our colleagues alluded to earlier, I think it's amazing to celebrate the diverse tapestry of Los Angeles, and I look forward to continuing to build a relationship with the Arab American community in Los Angeles, and we're hoping to be that bridge so that we can connect to the rest of the city, all the diversity that the Arab American culture and the community has to offer to the city of Los Angeles. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner Kang. I will echo all of that. Congratulations to our honorees. It's always inspiring to hear all of the stories about the work you do, and as Commissioner Kang just said, the tapestry of what makes Los Angeles is all of the diversity. So thank you again. And thank you, President Pro Tem Grant, for leading this presentation this month. We're going to move on to the second presentation, our LA River Rangers graduation, and then we will take a recess for photos for both presentations. I see Deputy Mayor Brenda Shockley here. I'm not sure if you're the one leading us in this presentation. You are not? Okay. Devin is going to come up to the microphone and kick us off on this presentation.
Good morning, everyone. We are here for the LA River Rangers graduation. We're very excited to be here. I think this is our first River Rangers graduation with the new board. I think President Corson was here for our first one, but today